Hi everyone, welcome back to our type of construction series. Today we're going to be talking about type 2 construction. Last week or our previous videos we discussed the different type of constructions in general. Then we spoke about the type 1 construction, which includes the type 1A and 1B. And this week we're going to be talking about the type 2, which also includes type A and type B. So let's start by explaining what is type 2 construction. Well, this type of construction is for any building material that is non-combustible. This is similar to type 1 construction, so you may be asking yourself, so why do we have these two types of construction, one and two? If both are non-combustible, why do we have them in different categories? All right, so last week we discussed about type 1 construction, and it has the type A and B, it has some type of fire protection. We say type 1A has a 3-hour fire protection, type 1B has a 2-hour fire protection. So let's go to type 2 construction. So my type 2A construction is considered protected. And the type of protection is that all structural elements have a minimum of 1 hour fire protection. So it's a lower protection than the previous type of construction. So this is used for smaller size of the buildings that the cost is a little bit reduced, and like we mentioned before, the intent of this type of constructions is to preserve life. So there is a reduced number of occupants, it's not as many occupants in these buildings, so they can afford to have a lower fire resistant rating. Your architect normally designs decides the type of construction depending on the use of the building, the occupant load, the type of construction. It is a number of characteristics that the building has to meet for them to decide the best option for that building. All right, so we talk about type 2A. So what is the type 2B? Type 2B is the non-combustible material with no fire protection whatsoever. So type 2A has 1 hour, type 2B has no fire protection whatsoever of any of the construction elements. Examples of this type of construction, let's talk about examples. So when you go into these big shopping malls, the strip malls, they build it out of steel building with the steel joists. Those are typical type 2 construction. If they have protection of the structural elements, when it's that type of popcorn that you can see on the joist or the columns, that will be the indicator for the protection of the structural elements. So that will be a type 2A construction. But if you see everything exposed, exterior walls are steel frame or concrete block, interior metal studs, that's a non-combustible building. So if you're a contractor and you're working in a type 2 construction, make sure you do not use, well, first of all, combustible materials, but the most common material used in construction is wood. So make sure you don't use wood studs or you don't use wood sheeting. There are some exceptions for blocking and other type of carpentry items that the code allows to have in that type of construction, but in general it's restricted. So keep that in mind when you're working on your permit or in your preparing your plans or package for submission. The plan reviewers will be looking for that information on the plans. So if you like our content, please like and subscribe below, and you can also leave us questions and we will answer. And if you have any other topic that you would like us to discuss, let us know. We'll be happy to do so. I'll see you next time.